Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. And we're starting this episode off with playing the shooting gallery. I don't remember if I did or didn't get this one already, but it says that the spoiler log says that one of the items that we need is found at the shooting gallery. Well, I think it's one of the duplicate items. So, I thought I figured that I would try this out. Alright, gotta make sure I don't miss this time. Alright, got it. Let me concentrate on doing this before I continue with my commentary. Oh, so close! I was down one. Right, this time. Yes, finally! Okay, so we didn't do this one before. I wasn't sure if we have or haven't, but now that I know that I haven't done it, well, now I have done it, but now I know that I hadn't done it before, that means that we finally have the final key for the Shadow Temple. And that means that we can finally go fight Bongo Bongo. I really cannot believe that I didn't do the shooting gallery for this long. Maybe it was because I didn't have the slingshot, and when I got it, I just never thought to go there. I just don't know how I don't think to do certain things. I guess with so many things that I could do, I just forgotten what things I have done and what things I haven't done. Because there are certainly a lot of things in this game that you really need to memorize if you have or haven't done them. Okay, I've made it all the way to the Shadow Temple boss room. And we can finally go through this door. Although this right here is going to be another obstacle, because as I was on my way over here, I realized I didn't have the Lens of Truth. And now I'm thinking that we should go and get them. Fortunately, I do know where they are. I just wish that I had thought to go and get them before I went all the way here. Although, extraordinarily, they're at a place where I thought I had already done. Yeah, apparently they're at the Bombchu Bowling Alley, which I was certain we had already done. Yeah, you see, there it is right there. I just don't know why I didn't think to come here before, because I was certain that we had come here already. I just wish I thought to come here before heading off to the Shadow Temple. I just did not realize I didn't have the Lens of Truth until I was on the boat, heading off into the Shadow Temple. Alright. Move. Ugh, of course he doesn't mean it. Move. And I really hate it when my mouth does that, where I'm in the process of talking, but my mouth just messes things up. Alright, please move out of the way. I knew you weren't going to move out of the way, even though I told you to. I think I might need to make a save state here, because I don't want to have to do this all again. Okay, so there we go. Got the save state made. Am I gonna need it? Well, would you look at that? I actually did it. Right as I made the save state, I actually got it. Okay. May as well see what else there is here. Oh, it's another key. So we certainly want to get that. Whoa, that's kind of weird. Although, if the chicken is up there... Oh, okay, I was kind of worried that if the chicken was up there, it was going to decrease the chance of me actually being able to get it. But thankfully, it didn't. Wow, just at the last minute, the chicken moves in the way. Just at the last minute, the chicken moves in the way. I mean, you could maybe just launch it out, like at the point in which it's going to be there when the chicken will not be. But you just don't know when the chicken will or won't be there. And it really looked like it was a clear path that time. But apparently the game thought that the chicken was a lot closer than it actually was. Oh, come on. It could have just slipped right through. Alright, come on, please. Yes! Second to last. I wonder what this is going to be a key for. And it is a key for the water temple. So we can get that finally. Alright, we're... Oh, no, please, 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 please. Okay, good. Good. Thank goodness. Oh my. Wow, I'm amazed he didn't hit me. Or it didn't hit me. I don't know why I said he. So I've decided to go back to the water temple first before we go to fight Bongo Bongo. And we're gonna see what is in this chest here. Hopefully it was all worth it. Oh, another Gold Skulltula. All that work for a Gold Skulltula. Alright, on to Bongo Bongo. I was thinking maybe we could try this without the Lens of Truth, but... you know, being able to find the path would probably take me a while, and I just decided, well, may as well get the Lens of Truth. Though I really wish that I'd have thought to go to the Bombchu Bowling Alley before we even left Castletown, because it was right next to the shooting gallery, which I still cannot believe that I never thought to go there until looking at the spoiler log. Alright, so... since we are getting to the real action of this episode, may as well start talking about some random stuff. If we can even call it random stuff. So anyway, the first thing that I need to point out would be, I am in the process of trying to find some good headphones. Like, right before I started the recording of this episode of this Let's Play, is that the headphones that I had been using ended up breaking. Oh, come on, I should have gotten him. That was totally unfair. Yeah, they ended up breaking. I was getting ready to put them on my my ears, but they just broke in my hands. I tried to tape them back up, but that didn't do any good. And then I actually had another pair which I hadn't used in a while, and that was because something had happened to the headphones in which I couldn't hear certain sounds out of them. And I thought, well, maybe it will give me enough sounds for me to go through the commentary. But no, the audio sounded very disordered when I put them on, so that didn't do any good either. So I put them both in the trash because they are no good to me. Though, the second set of headphones that I tried before I started recording actually fit pretty well around my ears compared to the headphones I had been using for the past while. It's just that the problem was that the noise was not all that perfect. So, I unfortunately could not use them anymore. But anyway, before all that, I was thinking of finding a set of headphones that could block out the sound of thunderstorms, because it has happened way too often that it would thunderstorm late at night when I was supposed to be asleep, and it is especially inconvenient when it is like the night before I need to wake up very early in the morning. And look at that, we have found another key for the bottom of the well. Okay, and I think I know what prize we're going to be getting from this. And it's the Kikiri Emerald. So that pretty much opens up a lot of things. So now let's go ahead and return to being Child Link. Now that we have all of the spiritual stones, that means that we should unlock another cutscene. I think. Yep, absolutely. You know, it is funny how we came down out of Hyrule Castle Town when the bridge was down, even though the bridge is always closed. No matter what time of the day it is, when you arrive in this area right before the cutscene happens. Okay, so that right there is a bullet bag upgrade. Now, if I can only grab it. Alright, come on. It's like right there. There we go. And now we're going to be getting another prize. Which was just a recovery heart. Okay. Well, gonna... Oh, I just realized. Nah, I don't think it really matters. It's just the randomizer. Another thing that we have unlocked is that now that we have all of the spiritual stones, the Running Man should now be out in the field. Because the way that the Running Man works is that he doesn't show up in Hyrule Field until you have all of the spiritual stones. I don't know why that is, that's just how the game works. And apparently, the game does check for all 3 spiritual stones. It doesn't just check for the Goron Ruby and the Zora Sapphire. It actually checks for all 3 of the spiritual stones, even though normally you'd already have the Kikiri Emerald by the time you get out into Hyrule Field. So now we just gotta find where the Running Man is so we can sell him the Bunny Hood. And then when we do that, we can get the Mask of Truth, and then with that, we can get the prize from the Deku stage. And I think I already know what it is, but I won't reveal it here. But it should be another progressive item. Okay, so with that, we have now sold all of the masks. And now we are going to go to the Happy Masks shop to pay off the rupees. For a moment there, I thought that the game, like, crashed. You know, because Link just stood still for that brief moment. Which didn't seem natural. So I was like, oh no, did the game crash? Nope. It just did an unusual pause on the screen. Another thing that is going to be going on in my life, in fact, from the day that I'm recording this episode, is that I'm going to go see The Bad Guys 2 in theaters. It has just recently come out as of this video's recording. And what I'm actually going to do is, well, first equip the Mask of Truth. And then what I'm going to do is actually reset the game so we appear back in Kikiri Forest. So we are back in Kikiri Forest, and I think Saria is now gone. I think that she disappears as soon as you get the Kikiri Emerald. I think that she had been outside of Link's house prior to us getting the Kikiri Emerald, because I'm pretty sure that that is how it works in the actual game. The game just has Saria by Link's house disappear after you get the Kikiri Emerald. So we are now going to go into the Lost Wood. Well, we're already here in the Lost Woods. and we're going to show the Deku Scrubs at the stage the Mask of Truth, and then receive another item from them. In the base game, it is a Deku Nut upgrade, but in the randomizer, it's going to be something else. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but you guys don't. Yeah, I think there may have actually been a sort of glitch where if you get the Poacher Saw, it doesn't allow you to get this upgrade right here. But I think they may have fixed that for the randomizer. Although I don't know if I've already gotten through with the entirety. Oh, would you look at that? I haven't even started with the Big Goron Sword side quest. So with that all said, I've gotten another key that lets us progress through another temple, and in this case, it is the Fire Temple. Now, very recently, as of this video's recording, I had just finished doing my Let's Play on Banjo-Kazooie Nostalgia 64, and I find it hard to believe that I have gone through 23 episodes of that Let's Play, and I am now just recording episode 20 of this Let's Play, and I've actually started this Let's Play before I started the Banjo-Kazooie Nostalgia 64 Let's Play. And since we're going to be going into the Fire Temple, I better put the Goron tunic on. I was wearing the Zora tunic because we went into the Water Temple earlier. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut to when I get to the door that we are going to be unlocking. So I'll just speed through this, and I'll stop when we get to the door. Alright, and we've made it all the way to the door. Hopefully, we should be able to find some pretty good things up here. Like, we certainly already have a lot of items that we can use to get through this, such as the Maganon Hammer. I think that there are probably more locked doors that we need to go through, but I think that we can actually do a lot of sequence breaking, since we happen to have the Maganon Hammer, as well as the hover boots. Wow, I just spent 50 rupees to pay back for the bunny hood, and then I was paid 50 rupees to get all the way here. I mean, I was paid 50 rupees, but I needed to first get the bunny hood paid off, and then I was supposed to grab hold of that. And then get the Mask of Truth. Alright, this time, thank you. I'm not sure if we'll find another Fire Temple key in this dungeon. Although maybe the last item that is behind the locked door in the bottom of the well is the last Fire Temple key. Which would mean, would going that way be pointless at this point? I'm not entirely sure. But regardless, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through with this. And let's see what is in this chest. Another Gold Skull Tula token. Okay, yep. Oh, that door wasn't locked? I thought that it was. Oh well. I guess I'll just continue on through this until I run out of things to get in this episode. Or maybe I will close off the episode after I have finished with what is left in the Fire Temple. We've already beaten the boss, so all that is left for us is to open up the remaining chests and get whatever is inside of them. Okay, so let's see. We are still missing a key for the Forest Temple, though I think that I know where that key is. And I think that we need at least one more key for the Spirit Temple, and I have no idea where that key could be. Hopefully, any keys that we need for the Spirit Temple we may find in this dungeon. I'm not sure if there is a quick way to kill the Fire Dancer guy. I mean, just one jump attack with the Master Sword and he just jumps back in. Yeah, like, if I was to just attack him a few times with the sword normally... Yeah, like, he wouldn't jump back in until I gave him a few hits. So, the jump attack just appears to do enough damage to convince him, oh, I'm going to go back up to the middle platform and get myself a new fiery body. I'm guessing that is what has happened. So I think getting back to the whole headphone scene, right now I'm using a set of headphones that are not the best, but at least they're working just fine, unlike the first two that I had. Just kind of thinking getting the new headphones that would be like wireless, and I'm thinking that maybe what I could do is like when I'm trying to sleep at night, I could maybe have a video on YouTube. Let me get through this first before I continue. And he's gonna hit me. I will try to shield myself, but he's gonna hit me. Oh, he didn't hit me. I was certain that that was not gonna work, but it did. Yeah, I'm thinking that if I get wireless headphones, what I may do is maybe when I try to sleep at night, like even when it's not thunderstorming, what I could do is get the set of headphones and wear them and maybe listen to one of those N64 at night videos. Because the YouTube channel N64 at night has quite a lot of different videos that you can listen to as you are trying to sleep. Like it adds some sort of a rain sound effect, which, while I don't find actual rain showers to sound all that calm, I do find the sound of video rain showers to be good. I don't know why I like video rain showers, but not actual rain showers. But of course, actual thunderstorm noises, they keep me awake. I bet it's gonna not be on the Switch. Yep, I knew it. I mean, it acted like it was on the Switch, but then it just immediately moved away. And now we drop down all the way there. And we... Okay, got that. And that brings us all the way to the boss room. Which, as I said, we've already beaten the boss. I'm just going to go ahead and go in here to exit out of the dungeon. And I think this is probably going to be a good stopping point for this episode. So, at this point, I'm not sure what there is for us to do. I'm going to check the spoiler log again. think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is pause the game, and let's take a look here. Okay, so as I said, we need one more key for the Forest Temple. We haven't even found the dungeon map or the compass for the Forest Temple, but those don't matter until we can find the key for the, another key for the Forest Temple. I think we're all done with the Fire Temple, and we still need to find the dungeon map for the Water Temple, but otherwise I think that dungeon is just about complete. The Shadow Temple is definitely complete. I think that we still need to get through the Spirit Temple, because although we have the boss key, we have not been able to beat the boss, and the same goes for the Forest Temple. Though I think that real quickly, I will go ahead and get whatever item is in the bottom of the well, and then end off the episode there. So now we're back in the bottom of the well, and we finally have the Lens of Truth, and that's going to make things a heck of a lot easier. So now to open up this locked door. And there's that gold Skulltula. It's probably going to give us a mediocre prize. Oh, it's a heart piece. I was expecting it to be another gold Skulltula token, but I guess a heart piece is just fine. Okay, well, I suppose that is ending things off on a semi-high note. We certainly have gotten a lot further in this video than we had before. So, I think that next time I will check the spoiler log again and try to seek out the last Spirit Temple key and see if I can find that anywhere. And then, hopefully, whenever I find the Spirit Temple key, I should be able to get the Spirit Temple boss, and then hopefully get all of the medallions needed to, well, let's see. Come to think of it, do we actually need the last, well, I think that we do, but if the Forest Temple, I might need to check the spoiler log again. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.